go. Woo! Finally made it to the big pond. Oh! The responsible thing would have been to get back down south, but it's Mille Lacs. I'm gonna look for something that's just a little bit different. Got one! Those large boulders. Oh my gosh, that thing is a freaking giant! So just wrapped up a tournament on lacrosse and happened to look at a map and noticed that Mille Lacs was only a few hours away. So I've never fished this lake before. Did a little bit of Google Earth study, a little bit of Navionics study. I've got my Aqua Vu with me today. So I like using those underwater cameras to kind of, on lakes that I'm unfamiliar with, just to kind of see color of crayfish, the type and quality of vegetation down there. And honestly, I'm just kind of a fish nut. I like having eyes under the water in addition to my sonar. So we're gonna get out on the big pond and it is bluebird skies, no wind, very friendly for the kayak, but maybe not so friendly for the bite. So I'm gonna see if the combination of my electronics, my Aqua Vu, and a little bit of knowledge I have on these northern smallmouth lakes will be enough to wrestle with some of these Minnesota footballs. Let's go. So I grabbed these fighter flies. Apparently this fighter fella is a big smallmouth guy up here. Owns a llama farm or something, but also endorses these little hair jigs. I'm Josh and y'all, I know who Fighter is. Fighter's kind of the man up here, and I don't throw hair jigs much. I've thrown some of the larger Cumberland Pro ones down south, but this is a 3/32. Real finessey little dude here. Again, it's flat calm out, so this might just do the trick. Looks good. This ought to be fun. I mean, I'm a power fisherman by nature, but I can sit here and fish 4 to 6 pound smallmouth, little light tackle all day. That doesn't get old, folks. So I'm cruising out here. From what I've kind of found, the shallow bite's still going on, but it looks like at the opening of this, at the mouth of this cove out here, according to my chart and Google Earth, there are a few little reefs, bunch of rock, and I don't know, maybe some vegetation, probably not. Looks really rocky. And from my experience, sometimes too much rock is not a good thing. I mean, if you have like a big sand flat and you've got a couple boulders, it eliminates, you know exactly where to go. Just like if you got a cove, I'd rather fish a cove with 2 laydowns versus a cove with 100 laydowns. So I'm kind of hoping out here, tucked within all the smaller ones out here. I mean, that's what I'm, who knows, they could just be out here on all this rock. I like finding that something that's a little different. Oh, so good. I mean, I needed that. There we go. Oh, it's a walleye. Man, there's some nice walleye here. Got a nice eye on the nice walleye on the fighter fly. If you could keep these right now, I probably would, but you're not able to. Mille Lacs has, see you, buddy. Our Airbnb guy said that you can't keep them right now. I'm targeting these little ridges and humps out here in like 8 foot of water where the fish have been. So I said Mille Lacs on my Instagram story the other day, and a couple locals reach out and give me crap for my accent. They said that I was saying Mille Lacs. I know it's not Mille Lacs or Mille Lacs. How do you say that? Mille Lacs? Mille Lacs? Good, how are you? I caught one walleye, but I'm not fishing for walleye, I'm fishing for smallmouth.
Sure. Have you purchased a Minnesota license before the one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got one almost every single year for the last 20 years.
Awesome. And what are you using on the end of your line today?
I've got a hair jig, a tube, and a drop shot.
Alright.
Let me next time.
Alright, sounds good.
Thank you. Oh, I had one! Oh my gosh, I had one!
I don't think much is here yet.
I've been telling you that for a long time.
Yeah, but like for Christmas you don't get to shoot it, so.
Maybe I can't afford to feed you. And plus, I know you wouldn't use it. You don't use it.
Like that. Don't say that I don't use it. I don't use it because it's
Maybe you don't know
not.
how to use it.
Well, that's the point. Because it's like even if I did know how to use it, I still wouldn't be able to tell anything on my screen that it's poop. And the other side of that is you can't afford. If you really loved me, you would give me good that much for my Christmases, my birthday.
You want me to put a Mega 360 Solix 12 in your stocking? Is that what you want me to do?
No, I don't need it for a stocking. That's for like a small thoughtful gift. I want it to be the big box.
We'll do some jerky though.
I will let you throw me a piece. Start there.
Jerky or drop?
Turkey. I know one was real and one was a lie.
Maybe I got one. I grabbed him on that boulder. Yep, I saw 2 of them on this boulder right here. But I saw it on that boulder. There's 2. There's another one right here. Chunky dude right there. Look at the belly.
That's amazing. Oh shit, man.
I just want to get one on this hair jig. I was marking some what looked like smallmouth kind of on the perimeter of it too. Got one. Ooh. Ooh. That's a good one. I went over 3 of them right there. That's a 4.5 pounder, I bet, right? Oh, finally!
Hit the hair jig.
Yeah. Fatty. A little fighter fly. There, yeah, Russ, about right where you are. I had like a little school of them. That was pretty cool on that little fly. Those are smallmouth. Yep, there we go. Yes. The hair jig.
Alright.
Get that hair jig on, Russ. Oh, that's another nice one, I think. Nope, that's a walleye. Looking right in the top of that lip. Oh. Man, that's weird. Those look like smallmouth right there. Smallmouth fishing. That's what I did in the other one too. Those didn't look like, really didn't look like walleye. They were a lot smaller. There we go. Oh!
Big one.
I think so. Yeah, I think it is. I don't want to say that and then it's fighting. Okay. Look, it's pulling my kayak.
The last one I hooked it, as soon as I hooked it,
The fighter fly. Oh gosh, I think it's a pretty big one. Oh, stay on. Yeah, that's a giant. Oh, that is definitely my biggest of the trip. Look at that thing. Look at that.
What a freaking
On the fighter fly. Look at that thing. That's definitely over 5 pounds.
Oh yeah, we'll put it on a scale. Oh god.
Oh my gosh, that thing is a freaking giant.
Take it.
5.1 pounds. Mille Lacs giant. 5.1. Oh, there's a couple of them right here. Big boulder. Oh, damn it, I got him. Oh no. Oh, he's still there. Okay. That's not a very big one though. That's, yeah, I can tell that one's small. But there's like 3 or 4 of them right under my boat.
I'm right in there.
Oh, it's a walleye. That's why it didn't feel right. Oh wait, is that a walleye? Oh shit, what that is. Oh no, it's a smallmouth. I mean, it's not a terrible, it's probably an 18. I mean, not a bad little fish, still healthy as ever, but knew that wasn't a big one. That was a pretty terrible, non-existent hook set though. I went to open my bail and I felt my line shoot out of it. Well, lost my last hair jig and these fish have kind of wisened up to us. So I'm gonna call it a day, plus want to make it back before the Minnesota state bird comes out by the thousands and eats us alive. Overall, pretty freaking sweet day. That little hair jig bite was pretty phenomenal. That was a fun little thing to get into. And those fish really wouldn't touch much else. So as you can see, like, even though it's the middle of July, 77, 78 degree water temps, didn't have to go super deep off to those offshore reefs. Most of our fish were in 8 to 10 foot of water. So just looking for something a little bit different. And once kind of found an area that held a lot of those crayfish and had these big giant boulders. I mean, I'm talking larger than anything that we've seen. That was the ticket, and those fish were just there. Mixed in with the walleye and probably a couple other toothy critters. But if you guys have any questions, drop them in the comments. Thank you all for watching. I'm gonna get out for a couple more days on old Mille Lacs before I head back down south. So y'all take care and good luck out there.